Hello everyone, welcome to my yoga class. My name is Alana. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm with the city of Vaughan and it's my absolute pleasure to take you through the next 45 minutes. What you do need today is, it's morning for me, is a yoga mat, blocks and a strap if you have. If you don't, it's not a big deal. If you'd like a strap and you don't have a strap, you can always grab a belt or a towel. It works just as effectively. For yoga blocks, if you'd like to grab some books, go ahead. They work just as effectively as well. You need water and of course you need your beautiful self. We're going to start on our mat, so bring yourself to a very comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you today. Bring your palms to rest gently on your knees, facing up to receive energy, or facing down just to help you feel more grounded. Whatever your preference is. Remember, this is all about you, listening to your body, working with what you've got today. Sitting up nice and tall, like someone's pulling you up from the crown of your head. Relax your shoulders, relax your belly. Just want you to be nice and comfortable. Close your eyes if you're comfortable to do that. And just bring your emphasis, yourself back to your breath. That's where we want to be. Focusing on our breath. Nothing else. Taking the next 45 minutes just for you. Moving your body as best as you can through the poses. Softening your shoulders. Your shoulders are not attached to the ears. Bring them down, bring them away from your ears. Relax and soften your facial muscles. Give yourself a smile. Unclench your jaw. Good. Stay with me here as we connect to our breath. We want to slow it down. Inhale through your nose. Hold it at the top and exhale through your nose. Couple more times here. Softening your cheeks. Relax your forehead. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the sits bones root down to your mat. Feel that connection to the earth. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. As you take the time here to slow your breathing down, helps you just to get out of your head, get into your body, feel the sits bones, relax your belly. Alright, opening up your eyes, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Place your palms down to your knees. Let's start rotating the torso. You're staying seated here. You're just making nice big circles from the waist. Shoulders soft. Good job, everyone. We're going to reverse these circles. Take it in the opposite direction. Gently waking up and warming the body up before we start to really move through the various poses. Bring yourself back to center. Bring your right hand to your mat. Inhale your left arm up and over and just reach overhead. Careful not to come down forwards. Sideways. Feel the stretch down the left side of your bodies. Inhale, come up. As you exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee and just take your right hand behind you. Coming into a twist here. You want to look over that right shoulder if you can. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen into your twist. And slowly release. Bring yourselves back to center. Left palm to your mat. This time the right arm comes up and over. You're reaching for the left side of the room. You're feeling the stretch down the right side of your body. Soften your shoulders. Stay seated. Breathe. Inhale back to center. Exhale, right hand, left knee. This time the left hand goes behind you. Use your fingertips to help lengthen your spine as you inhale. Exhale to your twist and look over that left shoulder. And slowly release. Bring yourself back to center. Let's take a nice deep inhale through our nose. We're going to exhale through our mouth. Bring in some movement this time. Inhale, look to your palms. As you exhale, bring those palms to your heart center. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Great big sigh coming out. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. All right, bring yourself up into a nice tabletop position. Palms are underneath the shoulders. Knees are underneath the hips. Those of you that are dealing with knee problems, you can double your mat up just to cushion your knees. Stick your toes into the mat as you feel the stretch here into the soles of your feet, into some cat and cow. Inhale, head and hips up, tailbone is up. You are looking up to your ceiling. As you exhale, round your spine, look to your belly button. Inhale, head and hips up, tailbone up, chest open, and exhale to round. 2 more times here. Inhale, open up, tailbone up, nice stretch in the lower back. Exhale, round your spine, draw your belly button up. 1 more time together. Let's go. Inhale and exhale to round. We're going to come back into a neutral spine. We're going to take our right leg back. Toes are to our mat. Take your left hand, bring it to the right lower back. Open your left shoulder if you can, looking up towards your ceiling. Nice twist here. Push the right toes into your mat. Feel the stretch into the back of that right leg. See if you can go deeper into that twist as you inhale and exhale. Slowly bring yourself back into your tabletop. This time left leg goes to the back of your mat, toes into your mat. Take that right hand, left lower back. Open that right shoulder, look up to your ceiling. Nice twist here, nice stretch for the back of the left leg. Good job, everyone. Breathing in and out through your nose. Don't hold your breath. And slowly release. Back to your tabletop. Curl your toes into your mat. Lift your knees off your mat. We're pushing straight up into our first downward facing dog. Walk it out here, bending one knee at a time. Looking to your toes, softening the back of your neck. Palms flat, fingers forward. And let's just release the heels as close to your mat as they'll come today. Push your hips up and back. Look to your toes. Soften the back of your neck. Don't look around your room. Nothing is changing. Nothing will change in the next 45 minutes that you're with me. Stay with me. You're on your mat. Keeping your thoughts to the perimeters of your mat. It's your time. Breathing in and out through your nose. Push your hips up and back. You want to almost feel like you're pushing your floor away with the soles of your feet, palms. Breathing in and out through your nose. Those of you that need a break, feel free. Drop your knees onto your mat. Just join me when you can. We're going to look towards our hands and let's walk our feet up to the top of our mat. If you can, first 2 fingers, grab hold of the big toes or just place your palms to your shins or your knees or thighs. Crown of the head is reaching down. I want you to soften the back of your neck. Inch your torso towards your thighs. Look to your knees. You want to keep the knees soft. You never want to lock the knees. And just breathe. Coming up nice and slow. Bend your knees, chin to chest, hands to hips, and up you come. Your head is always the last thing that comes up when you're coming up from an inversion. Bring your toes to touch, heels apart, interlock your hands behind your back. Pull the knuckles down towards your mat. Soften your shoulders away from your ears, standing up nice and tall here. As you inhale, look up to your ceiling. Exhale, see if you can come into a slight back bend here. I want you to just shine your beautiful hearts up, taking small sips of air through your mouth. Inhale, bring your gaze back to center. Exhale, release. Good job, everyone. Shake it out. Grab a sip of water if you need to. And you're going to meet me at the back of our mat. We're going to start at the back of our mat with a couple of inchworms. You do what you can. There's no competition here. We're just going to do the best we can with what we've got today. All right. Join me at the back of your mat. Let's inhale our arms up. As you exhale, hinge forward, bring your hands down to your mat, bend your knees, walk your hands out to the top of your mat, and come into a nice strong plank for me. Make sure your palms are underneath the shoulders, you're looking down. To modify your plank at any time, knees drop to your mat. Otherwise, let's hold it here, nice and strong. Breathing in and out through your nose. Push your heels towards the back wall, firing up your thighs. We're here for 5. Breathing in and out through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower your body down to your mat in one straight line. Elbows go to the back wall. As you touch down, inhale to your cobra. Exhale, lift your thighs, curl your toes and push back, meeting me back in downward dog, where we're going to hold it. Again, anyone needs a break, bring your knees to your mat, look to your toes, soften the back of your neck and breathe. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Bend your knees. Tuck your chin to your chest. Hands to your hips. And roll up. Nice and slow. Head is the last thing that comes up. Good job. We're going to change it up. You with me? Here we go. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, hinge forward. Palms to your mat. Let's walk our palms out to the top of our mat, bringing us back into that nice strong plank. Listen carefully. We're going to hold it in the plank for 3, 2, 1. Lift your right foot off your mat. See if you can step the right foot to the right wrist to the top of your mat. We're going to come into a twist here. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale to your twist. You can always release the left knee onto your mat as you come into that twist. Open the right shoulder, look into your right hand. Breathe. Let the fingertips reach up. Slowly bring your right hand back down to your mat. Step your right foot to the back of your mat. Same thing on the other side. Left foot comes off your mat. Step your left foot to your left wrist. Are you with me? Open up on this side. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale to your twist. Remember, right knee can always come to your mat. Work on your twist. Open that left shoulder. Let the left fingertips reach for the sky. And slowly bring your left hand to your mat. Left foot goes to the back of your mat. Chaturanga Dandasana, down to your mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lift your thighs, curl your toes, push back, downward dog. Lift your hips, look to your toes. This is where you get to catch your breath. If you need more of a break, remember knees can come down to your mat. You join us when you can. Holding it here, 3 more breaths. You got this. In and out through your nose. 2 and 1. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Listen carefully. Bring your toes to touch. Bend your knees. We're coming up into a chair pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hips down. Hold it here. If this is too much for the shoulders, bring your palms to your knees. We're here for 5. Soften your shoulders for 4. 3, 2, 1. Straighten out. Inhale, arms up, palms forward as you exhale into a passive forward bend. Grab hold of opposite elbows. Sway your hips here side to side, shaking your head. Let go of your tension. Slowly, slowly bend your knees, chin to chest, hands to hips, and up you come. Awesome, everyone. Grab a sip of water anytime you need to. We're going to meet at the top of our mat. Take your left foot to the top of your mat. Take your right foot to the back of your mat. Right ankle is above your right toes. Coming into a high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hips down. Shoulders soft. Fingertips are reaching up. Shoulders relaxed. Hips reaching down. Nice stretch here for that right hip flexor. Open up your arms and place your right foot flat to the back of your mat, parallel to the back of your mat as you move into your warrior 2. Open those arms up. Don't let the right arm fall down. Keep it up. Tuck your tailbone under. Looking over your left fingertips. Widen your stance so that you can allow the legs here to work. Nice and strong. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Bring your left elbow to rest on your left thigh and bring your right arm up and over. Lengthen out. Good. So we're not coming down forwards. We want to feel the stretch into the right side of our bodies. See if you can reach those right fingertips a little bit further forward. Stay with me here. It feels good. Slowly bring yourself in back to your warrior 2. Flip your left palm up to the ceiling. We're going to hinge back into an exalted warrior. Make sure your left knee stays soft. Again, reaching up and over till you feel the stretch into the left side of your body. Soften your left shoulder. And slowly release. Hands to your hips. This time just heel toe that left foot in. Turn the right foot to the back of your room, coming into a high lunge on this side. Turn your body to face the back wall. Take your left foot to the back of your mat. That left ankle is above your left toes. We're going to inhale our arms up. As you exhale, bend the right knee. When you look down, make sure you can see your right toes under that right knee. Sink down. You want a nice wide stance. You want to feel the stretch into the left hip flexor. Let the fingertips reach up unless you got shoulder problems. Palms to your knees. Belly button to spine. Soften your shoulders. Stay with me here. Breathing in and out through your nose. Allow your breath to guide you. Place that left foot flat. Open your arms up and move with me into our warrior 2. Right knee stays soft. You're looking over your right fingertips. Relax your shoulders. Tuck your tailbone under. Breathe. Use your breath. Widen your stance. Use your legs. Your legs are nice and strong. Let's bring that right elbow to rest on the right thigh, left arm up and over. Reach overhead. Open up that left shoulder, not this. Opening up. Good. Hold it here. No rush. Take your time to work through your poses. Thinking about your muscles you're engaging to do the stretches. Slowly bring yourself up. Warrior 2. Flip your right palm up and let's hinge back into an exalted warrior. Again, overhead with the right arm, reaching for the back wall, stretching, lengthening. Keep a nice soft bend in that right knee. And slowly release. Good job, everyone. We're going to stay here in a nice wide-legged, coming into our forward bend. So if you're not very flexible, you want to widen your stance. Turn your toes slightly inward and grab a block. Place a block in front of you for your hands to rest, for your elbows to rest, whatever you need. You want to stand up nice and tall as you inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward from your hips. Bring your hands or your elbows to your block or all the way down to your mat. Crown of the head is reaching for your mat. Focus on softening the back of your neck. And all I want you to do here is breathe. Don't hold your breath. In and out through your nose. Feeling the stretch down the back of your legs. Stay with me here. You're looking to your back wall, nowhere else. Legs are straight, knees are soft. Deep stretch here for those hamstrings. Breathing in and out through your nose. We're all going to bend our knees. Bring your hands to your hips. Tuck that chin into your chest. Very slowly. Head is the last thing that comes up. You coming up with me. All right. Heel toe your feet back together. Shake it out. Grab a sip of water. Awesome job, everyone. All you want to make sure of is every time you come into a pose, perhaps you're going a little bit further today. Perhaps you are feeling a little bit more tired today. You're not going to push yourself. You have to be mindful of where you're at for each and every one of your practices, because no practice is ever the same. If you've had a bad night's sleep the night before, or you've eaten too much junk the night before, practice, it does affect the way you feel. So the most important thing is just to stay mindful. Keep moving mindfully. All right. We're going to come into our balance. Those of you that have carpeting underneath your yoga mat, just be aware your balance may be a little bit off. Spread the toes on the left foot. All four corners of that left foot sinks down to your mat. And we're just going to lift the right knee up. Toes are flexed up towards the sky. Get your balance. Take your time. Hands to your hips. You're just standing on one foot. Take your right hand to the inside of the right knee and open that right knee to the right side of the room. Take your left arm out to a T. If you can, turn your gaze to the left. If not, stay facing forward. Shoulders relaxed. Breathe. Inhale, bring everything back to center, knee and gaze, hands to your hips. Kick that right leg out, toes up. Stay here with me. Shoulders soft for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Kick it out and let it go. You may find that your balance is better on one side than the other side. And that's perfectly normal because we're not built symmetrically. Spread the toes on the right foot, shift your weight. All four corners of that right foot sinks down to your mat. Hands to your hips and the left knee comes up, toes up. Shoulders soft. If you should fall out, bring yourself back. Don't give up, just keep coming back. Take your left hand to the inside of the left knee and open the left knee, right arm comes up. You can turn your gaze if your balance is with you. Breathe. Let's bring everything back to center, hands to hips. Let's kick that left leg up, toes up. Hold it here. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everyone. Kick it out. Let it go. All right. Let's take our feet hip distance apart, coming into our mountain pose, arms alongside your body. Palms are facing forward. Feel the fingertips reach down for your mat. So relax your shoulders. If you're comfortable to close your eyes, go ahead and do. All we're going to do here in our mountain pose is focus on our breath. We're going to take 4 deep breaths in through the nose as you exhale with a great big sigh through your mouth. Let's go. Inhale. As you exhale, let it all go. Good job. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Release. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, release. Last time, you got this. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Good job, everyone. Shake it out. We're going to bring ourselves down to sit on our mat. So down you come. We are going to sit into one letter V, basically. So only the one leg is extending out, the left leg. Bring the right foot to the inner left thigh. Those of you that have a strap or a belt, go ahead and grab it. Flex your left toes, take the strap, wrap it around your left foot. You're going to inhale the right arm up. As you exhale, you're going to reach up and over. Those of you that can grab your toes, go ahead and do so. The most important thing is you're not doing this, because this doesn't stretch anything out. You want to open up. That's it. Push that right foot into the inner left thigh and reach over for the left toes. Even if you're here, that's okay. Everyone will feel the stretch at a different level. We're not all at the same level. Keep your left toes flexed up. You want to feel the stretch into the back of the left leg. You want to feel the stretch into the right inner thigh and right hip. Stay with me here. Breathe through your stretch. You're going to move into a twist. You're going to stay where you are. Just take your right hand, bring it onto the left lower back, and see if you can look over your right shoulder. So you're still reaching for the toes. You're just moving into a twist. Open up that right shoulder. Breathe. And slowly release. Bring yourself back up. Awesome job, everyone. We're going to switch it out. This time the right leg extends out, toes up. Left foot comes into the inner thigh of the right leg. Sit up nice and tall. If you're using a strap, strap goes around the right foot. Good job. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale the left arm up. As you exhale, reach up and over. Open up that left shoulder. Remember, this is not what we want to do. Just open up and feel the stretch all the way down the left side of your body, all the way down the back of that right leg. Breathe. Stay with me here. Let's take our left hand, bring it onto your right lower back this time. Move to a twist and look over that left shoulder. You are still leaning over towards the right. The right foot is still flexed. Breathe. And slowly release, bring yourself up. Good job, everyone. All right, place your strap down beside you. We're gonna bring the soles of our feet to touch. We're gonna bring our heels in as close as we can towards us. Interlock your hands around the toes. Let's just butterfly the knees up and down here a couple of times. Letting go. Breathe, soften your shoulders. We're going to come into a deeper stretch for the inner thighs and the hips. So you're going to stop your bouncing, coming into our cobbler's pose together. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, hinge forward. Soften your shoulders, looking a foot or two in front of your own feet. Hold it here. Breathing in and out through your nose. Nice stretch here for the inner thighs and both the hips. Shoulders are soft. Don't bring the shoulders up. We're not doing a stretch for the shoulders. Just want to feel the stretch into the inner thighs and the hips. That's all. Relax your neck. Relax your facial muscles. Bring the focus back to your breath. Use your breath here to help you go a little deeper. And slowly release, bring yourself up. Good job. Bring your knees together. We're going to windshield wiper our knees. So you're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to take your feet mat distance apart. Bring your palms beside your hips. Let the knees fall to one side. Back to center, over to the other side. Back to center. Couple of times here, you're feeling a nice release in the hips. Good job, everyone. Couple more times to each side. And then back to our center. All right, we're going to come into a nice strong boat pose. Belly button to spine, shoulders relaxed. Relax your neck, relax your facial muscles. All I want you to do is sit back. Soften down. See if you can lift your feet off your mat. If not, leave your feet on your mat. You can even bring your palms to your hips. Otherwise, lift the arms up parallel to your legs. Lift your legs up if you can. I don't want you to compensate your form. Wherever you are, the shoulders are soft, neck relaxed, facial muscles soft. Stay here with me. If you can, if you need a break, you take it and you come back. Breathe. Hold it here. I'm going to count you down. We're here for 10. This is it, guys. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everyone. Bring your knees to your chest to counter pose. We are going to come down onto our back. Make sure that there's nothing behind you. Make sure you've got your blocks and your straps to the side. Coming all the way down. Bend your knees to your chest and just gently rock here side to side. Give that lower back a bit of a massage. We're going to come into a nice strong bridge. Bring the soles of your feet onto your mat. Walk your heels back towards your hips. Touch the back of your heels with your fingertips. Lower back pushes down into your mat. As you inhale, lift your hips up. As you exhale at the top, interlock your hands behind your back or place your palms flat to your mat. I want you to lift the hips up. Feel the stretch into the quads, some of you. Feel the stretch into your core. Breathe. Hold it here. Breathing in and out through your nose for 5. Squeeze your glutes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, slowly release down onto your mat. Hug those knees back to your chest, palms to your shins. Gently rock here side to side. From here, we're going to move into our happy baby pose. We're going to take our knees shoulder width apart. Bring the soles of your feet to the ceiling. Keep your knees soft. You're going to grab the inside or the outside of the soles of your feet, and you're going to bend those knees down towards your mat. Feeling the stretch here into the hips. You can hold it still or gently rock side to side. The more you bend your knees down, the deeper the stretch for your hips. And slowly just release, knees back to your chest. Bring the soles of your feet onto your mat. Take your arms out to a T, palms up. Let your knees both drop over to the left as you look back to your right hand. Stack your right foot on top of your left. Make sure your shoulders stay on your mat. Breathe. It's just the knees that drop. Those of you that are comfortable to close your eyes here, go ahead and do so. Inhale, knees back to center. As you exhale, let them drop to the right. This time you look back to your left hand. Stacking your left foot on top of your right. Just make sure your shoulders are flat on your mat. We're not turning the left shoulder up in order to go deeper into the twist. It's not important if those knees come all the way down to your mat or not. And slowly release. Bring yourself back to center into our reclining butterfly pose. Bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your arms above your head. Close your eyes. And the more of a stretch that you want into the inner thighs and hips, you bring your heels in closer towards you. The less of a stretch, take your feet further away from you. Your choice. Just push your feet into one another, feeling the stretch into the inner thighs and hips. Close your eyes here. Take this time to feel the stretch into your inner thighs, into your hips. Close your eyes. Connect to your breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. And slowly bring your arms down from above your head to your knees. Bring your knees together. And we're going to walk our legs out onto our mat and bring ourselves into our final pose, Shavasana. Those of you that wish to put something warm on, whether it's a hoodie, some socks, go ahead and do so. I want you to relax and soften down into the most important pose of your class, Shavasana. You're going to take your feet hip or mat distance apart. Unless you have lower back issues, you may want to keep the knees bent. Otherwise, stretch your legs out, arms alongside your body. Your palms are facing up to receive energy, or they're facing down to help you feel more grounded. If you're comfortable here, your eyes are closed. Just relax, soften everything down, allowing your body to absorb the benefits of your practice. The more relaxed you are in this pose, the more your body gets to absorb. Let go. Take this time just to focus on your breath. Take this time to allow the backside of your body to sink closer down to your mat. Soften your shoulders, bring them down away from your ears. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Good time to scan your body. See if there's any area in the body that you're still holding on to some tension. Focus on sending your breath to that specific area. Letting go. Inhale. Exhale. I encourage you to be in Shavasana a good 3 to 5 minutes. Don't rush in coming out of this pose. If you can stay a little longer in Shavasana, please go ahead and do so. Those of you that have to begin to move with me, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, gently opening up your eyes. Bring your legs together, leave them on your mat, raise your arms above your head, and just give yourself a full body stretch as you inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften down. Bend your knees, bring your feet to your mat, roll onto your right side, and bring yourself to lie in a fetal position, resting your head on your arm. And take a moment here before we sit up. Thank yourself for rolling your mat out and giving yourself the last 45 minutes to move your body, to get back in tune with your body. When you feel ready, push down into your mat with your left hand and slowly, slowly, don't rush, bring yourself up into a comfortable seated position, bringing your palms gently to your heart center. My name is Alana. It has been my pleasure and my honor to take you through the last 45 minutes. Namaste.